So today, because it's dually week, I'm going to give you guys a little update on the Duramax build, my ultimate hauler, what I've done to it so far, and what's coming. I've ordered some stuff for it, you know, the direction we're going. So let's get into it. And it's a little cold and windy, so you're going to have to bear with me. So this is a 2024 Duramax standard cab dually, and I bought it in October. It is now January, and I don't even have 1,100 kilometers on it. I think I'm around 1,080 kilometers on this thing because I don't drive it. This is my retirement vehicle. So we're doing some upgrades for it for hauling my fifth wheel. I have a 40-foot fifth wheel trailer. So I just did a 20,000-pound Kurt fifth wheel plate, which is really nice and easy to remove. And I also have the rails for my Dodge, so I can actually just mount the rails in my Dodge, my mega cab, and that'll transfer over as well. We have this homemade custom box that's been in the family since I was a teenager, and we restored this thing at the shop. And I actually never thought this little step was going to be handy for hauling the fifth wheel. I mean, the fifth wheel, when it locks in, the trailer's back about here somewhere. So I don't think it'll be ever an issue, but it's just kind of neat. Have my rock tamers. Just had my windows tinted today with 20% tint so that it's not darker than the back window and you can still see in there. I have a 10-inch Hertz sub behind the seat, or behind the console, which is not hooked up yet because I'm undecided on that. I got sidetracked looking into speakers and amplifier and what's involved, and it's quite an expensive ordeal once they start getting into your dash and speakers and these things. There's a lot involved, and the bill's pretty hefty. So I want to do a little more studying. I've never done so much studying and holding off on buying stuff for a vehicle as I have with this. Because it's a brand new truck with a warranty, I don't want to affect that. I don't want to mess with any of the wiring myself. There was lighting upgrades I wanted to do, but a lot of them, you know, Amazon, all that kind of stuff, I don't want to put on this truck. I've seen guys having wiring issues, melting and stuff from those things, like when they change these lights and put the aftermarket ones in, and all of a sudden they have a harness melt because of those lights. I don't want to get into that. I want this thing to last for 20 years. So the next upgrade, which I've ordered, is the Logic dual airbag system for the rear. So that's going to get rid of my overload springs, and there will be an airbag on each side. And they say that it rides so much smoother. It's got a full air management system to control it, so it is not a cheap upgrade, and that will not affect my warranty. When we get into things like exhaust, intake, all that kind of stuff, I've been looking at the Banks kits and reading a lot of reviews, and it's really hit and miss. So I'm not in a hurry to get into performance mods because I have 5 years of warranty. I don't want to affect that. And I just want to see what companies come out with for this thing. We'll let them sort out any issues over the next couple of years. I'm undecided. Not willing to do a lift kit in this thing because I'm hauling. So that is the current status, other than the winter protector. That's just keeping all the crap out of my my radiator. This thing is not really going to see winter. But that's what I've done so far. As for this box, I forgot. I'm trying to decide. It's empty right now. I have nothing in it because I don't know what I'm going to need when I'm hauling. You know, yes, I'm probably going to need 2 jugs of DEF fluid with me, but the fuel capacity of this thing is not the same as my Dodge. I get less kilometers per tank. So I'm going to need to do something about fuel storage. So I haven't found a solution that really appeals to me yet. So I may be designing stuff for inside of this box. Just hasn't hit me yet because I haven't even hooked onto the trailer. Tires, probably going to do an upgrade, wheels and tires at some point. Not probably, I have to. I like the original, the classics, but you know, I like my chrome. This deserves some chrome. But there you go. That is the Duramax update. And the reason we're not lifting it is because we can lift that. Yeah, we can lift that now.